Welcome to another Willy Weighs In. This is the Edmonton Oilers versus the San Jose Sharks. It's a pretty important game. It's a division rivalry, and it's the start of a big road trip where Edmonton plays tonight and tomorrow night against LA. So get off to a good start. Things to note, they are going with 10 forwards again tonight. No, 11 forwards again tonight. And 2, 4, 6, 7 defensemen, just like they did last game where they were successful. Starting in net is Stu Skinner. In this game, gets off to a quick start, and it's a start like we have seen in the past from the Oilers under Dave Tippett. It is a slow start, hemmed into their zone, can't get a shot on net in the first 6 minutes. They're being outshot 6-0. It is really frustrating to watch. We get a penalty right off the bat, to Jesse Puljujarvi, who runs a little interference in the offensive zone in front of the net. Kill off that penalty. You know, Skinner has to stand on his head, makes a huge save on Dahlin, massive saves on Timo Meier. He is keeping them in, and we are hoping for a momentum shift in this first, because good God, this is showing shades of, the 1-0 leads that we're used to playing in, until Evan Bouchard takes a heavy Bouch bomb from the blue line. It deflects off Derek Ryan and then off the knee off Warren Foegele and in past Reimer. First shot the Oilers take at about the 6-minute mark in the game. 1-0 Oilers. That is puck luck 101. Unbelievable. Guys in front, deflections. That's a good goal. And then about 65 seconds later, Nurse takes a slap shot from the point, and it looks like it deflects in, and it's Derek Ryan. 2 points on the night for Derek Ryan. Third line flying. Unreal. And we start seeing some better chances. McDavid's line gets a really good chance. Oh, and we must note that Evander Kane, every time he touches the puck, is getting booed. We're getting some good chances. It's been a good game. Stu Skinner is keeping the Oilers in it. He's playing really well, and it seems like the Oilers have found their feet after that first 6 minutes. We did get another penalty called on us. Darnell Nurse, high sticking, killed that off again. Defense looks really good, especially on that penalty kill. They look engaged. That high forward's really flying and moving his feet and not creating much chance for San Jose to set up. They got to move the puck quickly. So, really good first, despite the first 6 minutes of it. Yes, I got my hood up today in commemoration of maybe the greatest Super Bowl halftime show ever last night. Not really a rap fan myself, but my God, the nostalgia hit hard last night with Eminem, Dre, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige. Unbelievable show. But I'm getting beyond myself here. Let's see what happens in the second. All right. Second period comes. Edmonton pours on the pressure. Throughout this period, the Sharks only have 2 shots on goal. Now, that makes it seem like Edmonton has had a dominant period, and you know what? They have. It's been a much better period than the first, even though the score remains 2-0. Edmonton has had a number of chances. They're getting shots through. There was a 4-minute power play that they had because Timo Meier had tripped up Foegele and then slashed Yamamoto. That got nullified in the last 2 minutes from a pick set by Hyman. Borderline. He goes for 2 minutes, and, it's killed off. Something I've noticed is Edmonton has a real difficult time on that first unit power play, gaining the zone and getting set up. They really spent a lot of time trying to gain that zone in that first 2 minutes. It just didn't work. As a result, didn't quite get the chances that they could have on a solid, power play. There was one point in time where the Oilers were killing off a penalty, and there was a 3-on-1 shorthanded chance, and the Oilers did what the Oilers do best. They overpassed in that situation, didn't get a shot on goal. My God, super frustrating. But score remains the same. Skinner's playing solid, handling the puck in his own end with confidence. It's been a pretty good period. To say it's bland is, it's not fair, but I truly think that, it's just been kind of like a quick period that went by where not too much really happened. Reimer made a couple great saves. There was a couple chances, where Edmonton's still shooting through bodies and he's having trouble tracking that puck, which is, something they've just got to keep doing. There was a face-off win, about 3 seconds left in the period, where Draisaitl just rifled one off the win. Reimer made the save. He's playing well. He's keeping San Jose in because Edmonton is outplaying them. Right now, that second goal is going to Darnell Nurse, it seems, but it did look like Derek Ryan got a piece of it. So that would have been a Darnell Nurse goal assisted by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. And with that, you know what? Let's see how this game goes for the rest of it. If Edmonton can pull out the win, that would be fantastic. A step in a really great direction, and that would leapfrog them over the Dallas Stars. Getting a little closer to that wild card spot and jumping into the playoffs. So that would put them at 53 points. But we'll see what happens. There's still a period to play. All right, third period comes around, and Edmonton does not take their foot off the pedal at all. They start peppering Reimer. McDavid comes in, tries to go 5-hole. Reimer stops him. Hyman gets the puck right in front, tries to go over the shoulder. Reimer stops him. McDavid comes back in, goes 5-hole again. Boom! 3-0. Woo! Worst lead in hockey. Edmonton, please hold on to this lead. Throughout this period, Edmonton has done a hell of a job as a team, just keeping the puck out of their zone. Every time there's a guy back, it looks like there's 3 Oilers pinching back, like 3 defensemen. It is beautiful to see the passing, the one-touch passing that's going on. It was a clinic in team play in that third period, although it was a little boring to watch at times. And then you saw Gregor come in, get behind the D. He dekes out, Skinner misses. Holy man, what a team game by Edmonton. Their weakest point was the very first 6 minutes in that first period. They shut down the Sharks. It was a hell of a game. And getting his first career shutout is Stu Skinner in net. And he looked sharp. He made huge saves. The team played well defensively. They didn't turn over the puck like we'd seen in the past. They looked like they had their game tighter. They were paying attention to details. And, they weren't trying to get too fancy, which is something I appreciate because I think that's something they were doing way too often. 2-game winning streak tomorrow night. They're in LA. And you know what? We're closer to that playoff spot. And we have games at hand. I'm pretty pumped, and really excited about all these weigh-ins and all these Oilers games that are going to be going on. And with that, I'm going to say goodnight because it's like midnight here. I'm tired. I got to work in the morning. Thanks for watching Willy Weighs In. Please click like and subscribe, and please join the comments in the comment section. Great conversations happening. Tell your friends. Spread the word. Willy Weighs In. Watch the main pod with myself, Pilon, Sanjay, and Baron. Take care. This has been a Willy Weighs In. Subscribe.